Where is it? If you're out there, hello, welcome in. Excuse me. I'm Jesse. I build impossible objects and I lose them. Where did I put it? Great. So if you are just joining in, thanks for coming in. If you're watching from the back page, you're welcome to join. Drop a comment, say hello, hi, how are you? You know, those kind of things. Where in the hell? I am clearly hiding my own Easter eggs this year, y'all. So if you're out there just listening in, welcome to join. Appreciate any follows, any subscribers. I build impossible objects, and today I'm going to mess around with drawing with 6 pencils at the same time. So it's kind of what I put up. Probably going to get some paper out here in a second, see if I got another blank sheet. Drew this yesterday. Okay, that's fitting. There we go. Hello, if you're just joining in, welcome in. I'm kind of getting these fit. I'm ambidextrous simultaneous, so I draw with 2 hands at the same time. And yesterday, well, for a while, I've had a bug to try to do this because I can use my feet at the same time too. So I drew this yesterday with 6 pencils on my fingers. Some were moving all at the same time, some weren't. Holy shit show, but welcome in. So y'all, if you are joining in, drop a comment. Let me know who you are, where you're from. Really appreciate it. Drive the chat up. But Bella, hello. Thank you very much for dropping in the chat, right? So I started playing this. I'm Jesse Montero out in a little town called Yerington, Nevada, and I love art. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Always take the subscribes or tap a like on the video. That really helps. But I was getting these fit to my finger because the one thing I had problems with yesterday trying to do this was when they slide too far up, I can't bend that lower part. So then I'm stuck doing this, and I didn't have the dexterity to actually be able to start going like this. Because by rights, if I pay attention to this and not the chat, being able to draw with 3 at the same time, like with the ambidextrous and the way I can move my eyes and things, I can still work on the roots and start to get them in, right? And work on the river over here, right? So somebody said Michael Phalangio, and I'm going, huh, yeah, phalanges, fingers, let's go, right? Another viewer, so I do streams on live on TikTok every day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. There will be another one at noon today, so you're welcome to come grab me on TikTok if you are. But thank you so much for everybody out there watching right now. So I know I'm adjusting these. I didn't take the time to do it this morning, had some family stuff, so I got to get these to where they form fit right there, nice and tight, right, but not hurt. There we go. That way, my fingertips, so I can move them. And this is, I spent 20 minutes making this set last night. I'm a metalsmith, a jeweler. I also build impossible objects like the tri-bar here. So, y'all too, love to hear. We got a few people up in here. Let me know where you're from. Bella, really appreciate you dropping in the chat. Everybody, friggin' thank you so much for being you, for watching. I'm just some dude out in the middle of Nevada that likes to build impossible sculptures. I draw with both hands at the same time. I come up with wild illusions. I don't know, these ones aren't the best work, but I end up drawing stuff like this. So I'm going to see if I can start drawing stuff like this with 6 or 8 fingers. at the same time. I might probably end up using my thumb rather than my pinky. I have more, but shit, who knows? Maybe 5 pencils in each hand. You imagine that one? So for right now, I'm going to try to do 6 pencils, 6 fingers, get them adjusted in. And what these are made of is just sheet copper. So I mill my own materials down. I make copper jewelry and turquoise jewelry. So if you are all out there, please let me know where you're from. Had some people from Australia, around the world. Drop in the chat where you're from. Pretty please. All right, there we go. Nope, still loose. That's going to fall off. So a little more adjusting. There we go. All right, I'm liking that fit. And then last finger. Hot dog down a hallway. Yeah, so y'all, I was in a hurry doing this. But what I'm going to end up working on, I started this one. I have the live video. I'm probably going to be downloading it and posting it from TT. So, all right, let's get this one fit. It just fit. What now? Huh, I wonder if I got to fit them each time. Definitely going to have to work up better system here, y'all. Thank you if you are just joining in. Watch some dude juggle friggin' copper and pencils on his fingers. What the hell's this guy doing? I will get to drawing here in a second. You want to stick around, tap that screen, drop something in the chat. Let me know where you're from. Hit me with subscribe. I don't know. There we go. So I needed to adjust them so my fingers would actually bend where they were supposed to bend. All right, I'm going to start with these. And so everybody knows I ain't BS in here. We're not going to put that one up. Y'all stick around for 1 second looking for some sort of sheet I can test on. Ambidextrous simultaneous is a pain in the ass, right? But trying to do, so that's, I can draw stuff like this real easy. 2 fingers, no problem. We start doing illusions. So what I'm working on now is trying to figure out how to get all 6 to start cooperating with the brain. So as I start to draw, like how many different layers and levels, or what can I do when it comes down to multiple fingers? So part of this is a just wacky friggin' mind experiment, but I was on live yesterday and I had, what, 5,000 people watch me draw this one. So welcome in. I am going to start kicking this. If y'all haven't friggin' subscribed by now, please do. I need to get this account up. We'll be doing a podcast later. A friend of mine, Katie Nealer, we're doing the Wet Stuff podcast. So, little things. All right, shade work. And I need to do something with clouds and trees up here. And everybody, this was drawn completely with all these just same style. What I got to master, and I will, give me long enough, but and that's down to y'all too, hitting that subscribe button. I mean, I'm just a new dude, only been doing YouTube for a little while. But, yeah, could use all that support you want to give. Thank you much, or drop the chat. Let me know where you're from, who you are, what you do. Yeah, this works really good actually for the shade work. Huh, I think I'm gonna do some calisthenics. Hold on. All right. And whoop, they're slipping. Fucking pencil holder. Huh. Blank paper. All right, hold on, y'all. I need to get a piece of paper. And there we go. The universe provides. No, I'm gonna do it that way. All right. Get my hands to stop shaking. Holy hell, y'all. Why did that one not draw? Huh. Come on, you little fuckers. All right. Which finger matches? There we go. Those get closer. Sorry, y'all. So this is only the second day I've been drawing with 6 pencils at the same time, so you're going to have to bear with me, too. Thanks for checking this out. I normally draw with 2 pencils at the same time. That one I'm good at. So what was the next level? 6. So drop a comment. Let me know where you're from. You ever think you get online and see this shit show? So welcome to mine. I'm Jesse, wandering. I draw with 2 pencils at the same time a lot. Today's me practicing with this whole 4-6 pencil thing. Design flaws like these keep slipping and going grr. It's like a hot dog down a hallway now. Help. All right. So slide adjustments. Gotta take you out, pinch you down. Okay, that's a little better. This one, take you out. Y'all, I made these in 20 minutes last night. So my first prototype for freaking goofing around for lives happened in 20 minutes. So I'm having more success than I thought. I just literally grabbed some copper out of the stock and friggin' made them up. How much do I expect to draw that fast? I'm sitting there going, I need no object to trust the process. There's got to be a style to this. Y'all, thank you while I'm getting my bearings together on doing this. This is no joke fucking difficult for the brain. And then to worry about y'all, so I'm just going to kind of ignore it. If you could drop me some chat, some tabs, I'd appreciate it. While I try to get my squirrels not to light these dumpster fires on too much fire, right? Like, Any guesses on what this is going to turn into? Because I have an idea and a direction I'm going. So you want to throw me that at least? Anything you're starting to see, or what this freaking wild, crazy dude trying to get down with 6 pencils at the same time is actually going to try to accomplish for you? Like, any ideas or anything you're starting to see there? There's a couple of little ideas. All right, let's go. Ooh, yeah. This is going to so work, y'all. Yes. All right, so now we're getting down with the 6 pencils at the same time. Okay, so... And I'm going to do a lot of line work and figure out how to get pen work in here. But now, look, all right, so I'm getting this. And if you do the certain line work and the certain pattern for a certain reason. So the direction I'm going to go with this, y'all, any guesses yet? This will be my second I don't know, what the hell do I even call this? All right, y'all, my brain's getting excited. This is kind of fucking nuts. What do you think? You guys seeing anything in there yet? Woohoo! One dude, 2 hands. Let's go. I'm gonna try 10 pencils one day. Now that this is my second drawing. I'm vibrating. Thank you. I have people watching this. This is the first one I drew like this. So what I did yesterday on TikTok, I go live. I'm Jesse Montero, Wandering Nevada Soul, and I go live every day on TikTok. But I drew this with this setup. And so today, a few minutes ago, I started drawing this. And so what it's going to end up, what I'm going for, if y'all haven't noticed, is we're going to put a happy little mountain range right here and some more crazy... Stay there, pencil. Yeah. About to hot glue some shit together, y'all. All right. So we're going to do a pretty little mountain range and a bunch of little trees, right? And we got this friggin' lake going to start right here. And then this little waterfall. And it's going to come down here. And so we're going to have some trees, maybe a little burn scar, because I love black and white and monochromatic. But I might just put some blue in this too. So as I go through and do this, the whole point of this one now is I'm going to do a wandering 6-fingered style landscape of somewhere I've never been, never seen, but it looks pretty. So you're starting to see the lake, some of the stuff. And then here we've got some of the trees, some of the background of the mountains, right? Mountains are all wonky. So that's one of the cool things there. And so as I get down with this, like, thank you. And then starting to work on some of the little clouds. And what's cool is if you trust the process, people are like, I can't even draw a stick figure. Y'all, we are 19 minutes in. I only started this at 10 minutes. So this is 10 minutes into a friggin' 6-fingered drawing. Like, what's the worst going to happen? You're going to screw up a couple of lines, have to use... I have an eraser. I so have erasers right here, and I use them. So, I mean, if I do fuck it up, what do I got to do? Use these 2 fingers and go, look. It's undone, right? So just trust the process. And I will have to do, so I do a lot of line work and ink work over my drawings. So I will probably ambidextrous simultaneously detail this. I'll probably do that on a follow-up live. But y'all, if you haven't hit subscribe, please do me a favor and hit it now. I'd like to be to 200 subscribers by the end of the day. And that's kind of up to you. So thank you. I put on 2,000 followers in the last 45 days on TikTok. So really appreciate that huge response, that huge following. You know, kind souls, amazing souls. Like, thank you. You starting to see the landscape up here? It'd be like Bert with one man band thing. Mary Poppins, my favorite movie of all time, y'all. I was a chimney sweep for 20 years, now I'm an artist. And I truly know what it means to have things disappear, this or this happen. All right, so a little bit of definition can happen real quick, just so we have a clearer view of what I'm working on. Okay. And this is my normal drawing style. Is I just start getting down with one of these, a couple of the pencils. It's a little bit harder doing my damn thumbs. So if you would drop me a comment, it helps the algorithm, helps me engage. I need to get those up for the algorithm. Y'all's in here watching, can you at least do me the favor and drop a comment down below? So there we go. Little landscape starting to appear, and then over here I was getting down with a couple of trees, right? Because the trees add dimension. So as we do this, I need them a little bit fatter here, and then I want to go a little bit narrower here, and then the ones further out, they're going to be real small. Why? Because they're not that close. There's a mountain over on Highway 50 up out of Lake Tahoe, and a little valley that has a little Yosemite Valley in some of that by Strawberry. And so there's a spot out there that I can only imagine, but I know it has this rock face in it. So I was getting through a little bit of this, y'all. Thank you. Kind of checking this out. What are your thoughts? Like, I build impossible objects and a bunch of stuff too. So it's not just like this that you ever seen the impossible tri-bars? Here we go. What? And the impossible cube. And a whole bunch of others. I'm working on building the Tesseract functioning. So, yeah, y'all, my IQ's like way up there, and I do stuff. I just don't have a formal education that says I'm certified smart by an accredited learning center. Yeah, fight that battle. But thank you. So what do you think? I mean, a little bit of a landscape starting to appear, or am I completely nuttier than squirrel shit? You tell me. All right, let's put the pin lids on. Man, I'm gonna have to take some vitamin B12 and some freaking stuff because I'm gonna end up with finger cramps doing this. My wife's gonna be so happy. I did not say that. So what do you think so far, y'all? You starting to see a little bit of the stuff appear? We're gonna do kind of a thunderstorm. Why? Because like drawing with this many pencils at the same time is gonna have that. Hey, that's easier. All right, we're going calisthenics mode. Come on, baby, you gotta go in there. Yeah. We upgrade one finger, 2 fingers to charcoal. What do you think? I think I'm gonna upgrade 2 fingers to charcoal. Or darker lead. Where's my artsy pencils? Alright, hell with it. Part of it's trust the process, shading, line work, different stuff, right? So, oh yeah, I need another charcoal finger. The crazy shit you say in art, right? That or a pen. Hold on. How are you writing? You're writing nicely. Sorry, upgrade mode, y'all. Now I'm happy I made him like this. You will go in there. Come on. Thank you. All right. Level 2 upgrade complete. We now have black lines on 2 fingers. That's when you know you're getting committed, y'all, is when you start doing the friggin' inks and the line overs and the real darks. Those are the moments like there, oh, like that right there. See, I get looking at the friggin' screen and all of a sudden we went down the path of no return. Life lesson, don't pay attention to the friggin' numbers, the chat, or otherwise. Thank you so much for being here, for checking out some dude trying to draw a landscape with 6 fingers at the same time. I remember which ones are dark now. Maybe that'll be my thumb as black lines. I think I'm gonna do that. You know, I told everybody the eraser. All right, so let's get this. Come on, homie, start erasing. There. And you, as we made that disappear, we're gonna lighten you up a little. Thoughts, anybody? Feel like dropping a comment? Y'all, this is only my second day doing this, so you're gonna like, yeah, I'm not gonna try to draw a little duder fishing with 6 fingers at the same time. I can barely draw people as it is. All right, little homeboy down there fishing. Let's go. Got his tent set up. So blessings everybody out there. Thank you for joining in, watching me do this. People that rolled in and out, just enjoying your life, enjoying your day. Be blessed. Every bit of happiness and hope I could ever hope for myself, I pray y'all get too, right? That as we come into these friggin' different days, the different seasons, spring and summers here, may we all just find things we enjoy doing, people we enjoy doing it with, and the money and the ability to do that, right? That blessings and peace to every single person in life. May we learn to be just kind and not compete as much, be just gifting and beautiful. So really do appreciate this. I hope y'all starting to see some sort of little landscape scene appear. And again, I'm only 30 minutes into this drawing. So, any thoughts? We're about to friggin' probably gonna go for a few more, y'all, probably 10 more minutes on this video. I don't like to do more than 45, so we're gonna run that up there. If y'all hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Definitely need those to get kind of the everything up, right? You're helping my dreams come true by watching, by tapping. Anything you're willing to do. You throw me a comment, right? I do appreciate them. See, once I decide a reference point on size, then I kind of have to stick with it, because those are little trees. These ones have to get bigger and bigger as they come out until we run into like these ones. Come here, black finger. This one. That one does darker lines, so. All right. Now that we don't have a 2D tree, Help. And our old homie just got a blue stripe. All right, there's it for the color. Everybody say bye-bye paint pen. Almost. I hate color. Bleh. Well, y'all, what do you think? For a 30-minute drawing with 6 pencils, 6 pen, whatever. Any thoughts? About to wrap it up. And grab lunch. I will be on TikTok here shortly, so if you'd like to come see more of this shit show, come check me out on TikTok, Wandering Nevada Soul. Also, Jesse Montero on Facebook. I don't have a Patreon or anything up yet. So, everybody, thank you much. Just some dude that freaking came up with some weird idea to draw with 6 instead of 2 hands, and let's go. So, enjoy the hell out of you. Be blessed until again.